As Beijing intensifies its pressure campaign, Taiwan on Monday detected 21 Chinese military aircraft and 15 Navy or Coast Guard vessels around its territory in the last 24 hours. Taiwan's defense ministry released a statement stating that 10 Chinese aircraft crossed the air defense identification zone in the past 24 hours, and Taipei responded appropriately. Well, according to a report, China is getting ready to invade the island with an armada of ferries and civilian vessels, even though the People's Liberation Army lacks the numbers of amphibious landing craft. It could, however, bridge the gap with civilian vessels. The civilian vessels could include dozens of gigantic roll-on, roll-off ferries that can each carry hundreds of armored vehicles. As per experts, civilian ferries could be a poor choice for such a massive operation, but at the same time, it can be very useful in transporting troops in huge numbers across the Taiwan Strait after its coastal defenses are destroyed. The involvement of ferries in cross-sea landing drills has been repeatedly praised by Chinese officials, which has long praised their efforts. Although it may seem strange, the whole concept of passenger ferries equipped for use in a combat zone, it illustrates how deeply China's private sector is linked to both the military strategy of the Beijing government and that of the country's ruling Communist Party. Experts noted that it is also greatly increases the complexity of defense planning. Earlier last week, Beijing launched 2 days of military drills in the waters around Taiwan. China said that it was a response to separatist acts after it denounced the inauguration of Lai Ching-te, who has been sworn in as Taiwan's president. The drills were conducted in the Taiwan Strait, the north, south and east of Taiwan, as well as areas around the Taiwan-controlled islands. Taiwan's defense ministry condemned the drill, saying that it had dispatched forces to areas around the island and was confident that it could protect its territory. For more on this, we were earlier joined by Collins Chong Ye Keat. He's a China Affairs strategy and security expert. Listen to what he had to say on the latest report.
Well, we have seen earlier reports that the U.S. has estimated that by 2027, Taiwan will be the ultimate aim, by China in terms of, a full takeover. But then we have seen also this is an early warning to Lai Ching-te, and mainly for his inaugural speech or his inauguration ceremony, where there have been arguments that he has not followed the footsteps of his predecessor during the first inauguration speech in 2016 of aligning with the 1992 consensus, and because of this misstep and because of his own legacy of having this pro-independence capacity, and China will need to have this strong message to be given to Lai Ching-te and also, of course, to the DPP. But then we have also seen how this is also as testing water kind of move by China in seeing how the U.S. will respond, and seeing this lack of response during Pelosi's visit when he conducted this massive drill, and now it needs to have the space for future escalation in terms of pressure and pressuring tactics and campaign. And this is how it is a common tactic that we have seen how China will use it in the future.